This is Lynn Pritchett for Talkingbowls Radio, sponsored by Thurston, and now we're back over to Mel for further news.
Yeah, just notice on the screen, it's Oxford finals tonight at the moment. It's Graham Wilson 11-7 up on Gary Ellis, so if anybody has any more scores, from that we'll keep in touch. There's also Wigan subscriptions going, their qualifying rounds to get through their finals night. So Callum Wright's through to the last four tonight, and Mark Britton. Callum's playing Wayne Ditchfield, two good young players there together, so could be a good finals night over in Wigan, which I think is next Sunday night. One other thing I'd just like to mention, locally over here, there's a memorial event going on in October for Dave Johnson, who was a well-respected player over in Staffordshire area, in Cannock. There's a four-a-side event at Hawkins Sports. I know it's been advertised on Talkingbowls. If anybody wants to enter that, I think it's £1,200 prize money, and the finals are on October the 9th. So cracking venue, and anyone entering, I'm sure will enjoy it. So Talking Sport, details on Talkingbowls Radio. Now we're just carrying on. As you know, 48 hours ago, the Isle of Man week finished. And I'm delighted to say that joining us now on the line is the guy who won that event, South Yorkshire's finest, Andy Farmer. Good evening, Andy.
Hello, Mel, how are you?
Or about after an introduction, South Yorkshire's finest, is that alright?
Probably not, no, but I may think so.
Anyway, I heard you all week, the rumours coming back, you've been moaning about your knees hurting you or something. You're going to win it, what went on?
It's a true story, really. I went to the Isle of Man and I'd got a bad case of gout in my left knee, couldn't deliver a ball. I played Rob Winnington Monday and he out-chucked me in the corners, which is a bit strange. But I just couldn't get him away. I couldn't put any weight on. I was thinking of not playing.
And that was on the Monday of the first day?
When the main started on Tuesday,
yeah. And we've just had Dave Jackson. I don't know if you've been listening.
I have, yes.
Yeah, he obviously passed his congratulations on to you as well.
He's a good mate of mine. I know Dave going back from years and years ago, and going back to his delivery. He was a fine player before he had to change his delivery, so I ain't got a problem with it.
No,
I don't think I get good players off, to be honest.
I definitely haven't got a problem with it, Andrew.
Nah, if he can send the ball, he sends the ball. He hasn't. It's not his fault. He's got a physical.
No, exactly.
So
yeah,
it's good that people can overcome that and carry on playing the sport they love, isn't it, Andrew?
Dave is one of the nicest men. I know it was said when he was on, but he's a great guy. I've known him, and he never alters whether he wins or loses.
No.
Smashing guy and a really good player. And he plays the game right for me.
Yeah.
Well, we saw him today. We've been playing up in South Leeds today.
The South Leeds Classic.
I'll see you through to the finals there. Lynn and myself got through today as well.
Oh, well done.
And,
have I drawn any of you?
No.
No.
And I saw Dave was up there and he got quite a good suntan. I don't know if that's because he got beat early and he's nothing to do all the rest of the week in the Isle of Man, but you obviously must have had good weather over there.
The weather was fabulous, to be honest. It's the best weather. I've been in both festivals for the last 10 years, and it's the best I've ever known it. You couldn't have better weather in Portugal, Barbados, or anywhere. It was really made the week, and everybody over there really enjoyed it.
Now, obviously, it's the first time you've won it, Andy. Have you been close before? You've been a regular visitor to Ireland, haven't you?
I lost in the final, probably, I think it was 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, to Matt Gilmore. He beat me 21-16, and I was 15-9 up in the final and thinking I was really good. I'd just beat Lee Lawton in the quarters, reasonably comfortable. Martin Gilpin in the semis, same comfortable score, and then I think I saw the winning line and Matty just come up and outbowled me really, and that was the end of the story. But given a second chance, it was fantastic to win it.
Oh yeah, of course. And what's the first prize again now?
£3,000.
Still £3,000.
I think it's the biggest cash prize in bowls, to be honest.
Yeah, it's tremendous pick up, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. And to be honest, the money's brilliant, but I really wanted to win it this time. And once I got the chance and won it, it meant a lot. But the only downside was Debbie wasn't there through work commitments, so that was the only negative. But what a great week! I think everybody who's ever been there when you get the weather in the Isle of Man, it's absolutely fantastic place to be.
Well, I've got a message on the screen here from Jimmy Parker saying that the best thing you can do is to leave the missus at home again in future.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get away with that again, though.
Needless to say then, Andy, it's obviously the biggest win of your career, isn't it?
Sorry?
Needless to say, it's the biggest win of your career.
Well, probably yes, on a national scale, but I would consider when I won my county merit, probably as big in my mind, because I wanted to win it for years, and then when I finally won that. But yeah, on a national basis, yeah, I would imagine. I have won other things. I won the Gambit Baines, which is quite a big tournament in Yorkshire, £1,000 first prize. But yeah, it's the biggest thing I've won, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I did look at the draw for the final day, and I see you was quoted in the last 8 at 10 to 1. It was a good price on at that point. Did you get a bit of that, Andy?
I actually backed myself from the start.
Did you?
But it wasn't, like I said, the financial side, and the prices are all relative, aren't they? I actually know a lot of the players that I've played, and I would fancy my chances on an even footing against any of them. But you know yourself, finals days are different and different pressures. And I just thought I was mentally strong that day.
What price did you get at the start?
25.
25? Oh, that's alright. So it adds to your £3 a bit then.
Yeah.
Have you told Debbie about that as well?
No, she knows now because she's listening. She's listening at the moment.
Well, I dropped you in it there.
Well, yeah. But you know, Mark, my brother, he being in very close, and he travelled, and me and him share up anyway, so he's equally pleased.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, yeah. So, can you just tell us on the final day your results? Can you remember them, Mark? Andy, sorry.
I played David Bradford, who was the favourite. He'd won the tourism on Thursday night and played exceptionally well from the Isle of Man. I beat him 16. I think I dropped the first 3 twos, something like 12-6 down. Just changed my tactics slightly. The green was very quick and changing with the heat of the day, and I managed to get the jack and change the land and bowled 3/4 corners. And I don't think I actually played as well as I can, but on an hard green, you don't have to put them that close, do you?
No. Well, there's a message on the screen. You've now lost your reputation as a chucker.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. It's saying that when I got to the final against Matt Gilmore, the green was screaming that day. So I think if you can strike, you have a chance on a fast green, even if you're a bit of a reacher, which I am.
Now, the semi-final, someone called James Wilcox. There was 1 or 2 I noticed on 21 up that were tipping him the other day. I don't know James.
Yes, it was heavily backed. I know James, I know his brother Jonathan and his dad Peter. They're from Crossgates at Leeds. All 3 of them are excellent players. I've got to admit, I did fancy the task. He has beaten me before. But the young lads, and I tell you what, they will go a long way, both of them. A few rough edges might need knocking off, but that's a different story. But all 3 of them, the 2 sons and Peter, can play really, really well.
Yeah. And in the final, you played a local fella, Kevin Quirk, didn't you?
Yeah, I know Kevin quite well. I played him in the international matches when they used to be at Stockport. And I've met him on a few occasions over at Isle of Man, and Kevin's a real nice fella. But he'd never won it either, and I think he'd won every prize except the winner's prize as well. So it was a battle of them that would like to win it, and luckily enough for me, it was my day. It was actually a very short final. I think it was all over in 11 ends and 12 minutes or something. But Kevin's a nice guy, and he can play bowls, but on a final you don't know what's going to happen here.
No.
You see good finals and bad finals, but I dominated it a bit. But I feel sorry for Kevin. He's a nice fella, and I'm sure he'll do well again.